shadows fell, death unfolds. A friend turned foe for silver or gold. A chase of life, a fall, an escape by moonlight into the night. Reveal our secrets and lies are laid bare. Masks are removed, truth shared in despair. Yet in this chaos, a ray of hope.
Moonlight Sharpie. Live, YouTube, YT, FB, Tickety Talk, Instagram, and Apple. You can get it an hour, 11 minutes, and 30 seconds. 4-5 scenes, folkloric, Edgar Allan Poe, Shakespeare, hip hop, modify, iambic pentameter, discussed straight up over an hour. I'm the only one, right? But at the same time, for those of you who dare to challenge the difficulty, analyze the lyrics and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Analyze the lyric. You scientists, you philosophers. Fate, destiny, analyze it, big boy. It's streamed live. It's public, big boy. Analyze it and share to me your concept. Can you do that? Of course not. But many could, but you can't. But many could. I was kidding. No, but you guys see how it operates, right? I present my research public. You know why? Social media public. You know why? Because how many people from the hood say, oh, I'm going to go to Sign Direct. Oh, I'm going to go to PubMed. How many people in the hood would think about that, right? I publish my research to social media for the people. The people don't know about Science Direct. The people don't know about PubMed. The people don't know about the exclusive privacy of those community. That's why I publish it to the public. So the public get to see it so that way we can spread the ideas, right? Not because I'm trying to be official. What's up, man? Oh, Cal 21 on this, what, and close? Oh, man, that's too long for me, man. What's up, Bo? What's up, Ultimate? No, you're not, no, what? Is that Bunny? Oh, all right, what's up, man? But the point is that I made it public, right? That's because, check this out. Woo! You can't do that. Many could, but you can't, especially the bunny, right? I'm just kidding. What's up, man? Hey, look, hey, Valhalla, you're in the wrong spot, bro. Oh, wait, Callow's number 1, you're number 2. What can I say, bro? Sometimes it's good to be number 2. You know why? Wait, what? You're my biggest fan? No. I'm my biggest fan. You get what I'm saying? All right, here. No, hey, look, let's interact. Let's interact real quick, all right? Let me ask you a question. Mr. Callow 21, all right? Why did you name it Callow 21? No, go ahead. Put in lock. Why? Why did you name your at Callow 21? Why? No, go ahead. Why? I'll tell you why. You trying to burn some calories, right? I'm a guy, bro. Right? You trying to burn some calories, bro? I'm your guy. Here, let me give you some tips, right? No, Callow. You burning calories. Check this out. Write this down, right? To get the rear delts. Write this down. To get the rear delts, the tricep, and the brachialis, I want to go. Write it down. Ready? Check this out. You take one of this hammer, right? No, check this out. Backswing that. Well, it takes, no, watch. But when you backswing, check this out. You go from here. See that? You stop right there. You stop right there. Backswing. You see it? You stop right there. You know why? Because if you backswing all the way like a fool, right? You work more towards the end, right? But if you want to target just all at one, you stop right here. Boom. You see that? You burn calories, you get the back arm, but guess what happened though? Right? Is you get the physique of the shapeness, the definition that defines the arm, right? Because remember, calories 21, right? Is that when you try to define the arm, it's not just about the size, right? But it's about the mobility. Because if you don't have the mobility, even Federers say, I'm too old, bro. Right? But the point is that I interact a lot, man. You know why? Because I appreciate every single one of you, right? And that's why I'm here. It's to answer questions, to talk trash, but at the same time, Valhalla, you go ahead, ask me a question, go ahead. Go ahead. No, number two, go ahead, ask me the question, go ahead. Go ahead. You shy now? Come on, man. I thought, what happened, Valhalla? I thought you're the king. You just calling people out, he's roasting you. You look like an anime cat. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, shit, that's a female. It was good. All right, so for the ladies, no, check it out. Let me give you some tips in terms of getting the obliques, right? Why? Because ladies, when you get into the pants, the jeans, right? That belly button. Oh, wait, check it out. No, check it out. When you wear the jeans, it's not the belly button area, guys. It's the obliques, right? The obliques is what most ladies can't fit into the jeans. It's because when you put on that shirt, guess what happened? It stretches down like this, right? But at the same time, though, it's a love handle, right? The love handle is what prevent from the flow. Let me show you. Check it out. You take it from the hammer? No, check. Hammer, right? Watch. One. Check it out. You see now, it targets the whole back arm and the obliques. But here's the fun part. See this one. Check it out. One. Boom. One. Do your laundry. One. Do your laundry. But you see how you can make it fun, right? But the obliques, here, let me get a combo, right? With the dumbbells. Watch, check this out. You take the dumbbells here? Check it out, look. Right down, right? So there's a way to get the obliques is to do, I can say more of a superset. Let me show you. Like, watch. Ready? Come to the side, like this, right? Let me just show you. And then put it down. We'll come to the side like this, slightly, right? And then forward, right? But then here's the best part. You curl, right? You combo up, right? I'm just making stuff up right now, man. I'm just kidding. Hey, you got the jokes there, you man. So I got to joke around too, right? No, but the point is that when you try to get obliques, sometimes the best part is to go just side to side, just like so, right? That's the best way for you to get with the dumbbells is to have fun. It's slight movement, right? But again, to me, right? To me, the hammer, it gives you the tools, right? Because of the weight distribution, right? Because of the weight distribution, you're able to full body movement, right? Which matters, right? Because when you full body movement, check this out. You see how the obliques started working? But at the same time, you're trained to be a warrior. You build a mindset. This is real sweat. Hope that helped. All right, who's next? Oh, bipolar. Oh, hell no. What's up, bipolar? What you got? All right, bipolar. You're from New Zealand, right? All right. Okay, mate. What you got? Go ahead, ask me a question, bipolar. Are you the brown bear, or are you the white bear, or are you the hybrid bear, bipolar? Look. There's nothing wrong with being bipolar. No, check this out. How do you define a singularity? It's a dipole. Is it? 1 point meet into 1. 2 point meet into 1. 1 to 1. So you're bipolar. It's a joke, man. Chill out, bro. There's nothing wrong with bipolar, man. I mean, bipolar is a good thing. You know why? Because Van Gogh, bipolar, right? Aristotle was said to be bipolar, right? A lot of people in history that made big names tend to be bipolar. But that's the word used to describe people, though, right? Well, are they really bipolar? I don't think so. I think they more of a artistic, artistic, autistic, crazy, expressive, highly intelligent. The original artificial, right? That's because sometimes when people don't understand the mind and you're off from that polar opposite, they say you're awkward. But in the meantime, you're creating things that people don't see, right? Bipolar is a good thing, bro. Even though that's not your name, but I'm just tying a topic together because I think it was funny. I'm a bard, bro. Come on. All right, who's next? Bro, you win. No, it's not about winning. You're number 3. You behind Valhalla right there, and you're number. Yes, you say Valhalla. Bro, that's a good name, man. Even though it's kind of wrong. What's up? That's not bipolar. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. But I'm just using it as a relevant topic to discuss how the terminology is used to describe certain people, right? I see it as bipolar because it's the polar opposite of north and south pole. I get that. There's a polar bear, right? But I'm using that. You see how I twist that, right? You see how I twist that into the psychological terminology used to describe bipolar, right? With the mental disorder that they call it as an illness, right? To spread the topic. But you see how words can be twisted. It depends on how you utilize it, right? But at the same time, though, I can show you guys what something that required a lot of things, which is, can you move? Can you preach? Can you talk? At the same time, how fast are you though? Right? Because now today, philosophy, you have to apply. Science, you have to apply. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. I mean, for coming on, right? That's because it matters. Because that's how I interact, right? It's to see how you guys feel. How do I deal with depression? Oh, check it out. All right. I'm live, bro. So the hardest part about depression, right? It's not not knowing, but it's not understanding who do you want to know, right? Because sometimes the cause or the major of that depression tend to feel isolated. You're by yourself because you feel that no one understands who you are, right? And because you are in that emotional state of mind, you feel that if you are by yourself, you don't have anyone actually supporting whatever it is because they think blah, blah, blah. That's when the emotion, right? That's when the serotonin starts to fluctuate, right? That's when the dopamine starts to plummet, right? And that's when you start to feel all this emotional. It's not your fault though, right? But it's a chain of event. So the way I deal with that is one, is identifying what it is that it's operating under, right? Is that when the release of dopamine is low to the point in which it's being, right, on break, how do I increase that? How do I increase that release? How do I increase the stimulation of dopamine in that situation in which it helped trigger the excitement? Not cure depression, but help stimulate a excitement. For me, working out, right? Working out and the art, the process of creating something helped me counter the depression or the mood swing or the feeling of being by yourself, not being understood. It's the process of creation in which I've used in my musical theory, of chaos, right? Is that during that emotional state of mind, I call it emotional entropy, right? It's how well or how fine-tuned you could compose that or create that during that emotional state in which I just suffer a loss, for my anyway, what and that's the reason why I came on, by the way. It's helped me deal with that too, but it's utilizing the chaos, right, on something that triggered the dopamine release to help you build that foundation of understanding what it is that you need to do. Each has their own, right? But to me, it's interacting with you guys, the polar bear, the bipolar, the category, right? It's understanding how it operates for you, right? But one thing for sure though is that each has their own, but the knowledge has to be applied. That's a guarantee. If you don't apply this knowledge to stimulate, to build upon, it's not a cure. It's to help build a triggering of releases of actions to help you deal with the concept of depression, right? It's first understanding what it does and what it operates, which is a dopamine, right? Understand what excites you and build upon that, because that's what chaos is. It's building the excitement over a prolonged period of time to help you counter that release, right? Because each has their own. Each is different. This is how I utilize it, right? It's by showing, by sharing, by creating in the time of chaos why terminology that should not use to define who you are, but it's how you utilize the action itself. I hope that helped. You know what I mean? I hope that really helped. But at the same time, guys, it's that I'm sexy as hell, bro. All right, guys, I gotta head out. Adios. Thanks, guys, again, man. Calories, polar bear, and the other guy. What's his name? Valhalla. All right, adios.